doesn't give up. I'm not going to give up. Negative, what? We got minus 30 weeks till the half Ironman, and I am just smitten. All right. I am riding my bike on the roads. I'm riding a fast bike, but I want to talk to you about one of the things that came up to me all the time. People always go, "Oh, how you doing?" I'm living a dream. Living a dream. Wow. Well, how come I'm not living a dream? What dream is that person living? I'm not. I'm not living a dream. And I was just keep on thinking, like, what's my dream? My dream. One of my dream was, to be 175 to 178 pounds. I think I have had that feeling for about 13 years and never pretty much got to that point until now. I am working pretty hard all the time. I'm training, and it's pretty exciting stuff. So I'm excited about saying that now I am living a dream. So very excited about this, and I'm glad I can share that with you all. And I like to also thank my sponsors, Your Way Digital and Fit Strong Supplements, for sponsoring me on my journey on this couch to half Ironman journey. So I'd like to also talk about the donor of the week. My father-in-law, Dheeraj Kalidas, he donated $201. And I am, when you have your father-in-law give you some money, it's like, you know what, you're pretty good. So thank you very much, Mr. K, my beloved Mr. K, for sending your money to charity. And the charity that we're looking at, we're looking between two charities. It is the Lymphoma Research Foundation and the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. So those are the two charities that we're looking into to see which one's going to fit us the best. And one of the Ironwood Cancer Center, they have definitely helped us out. It's good to have doctors that you can trust, and just the support that we get from all of our family and our friends and everybody to help us through this time. So thank you very much. All right, so I want to talk to you about the gear of the week. The gear of the week is the 2021 Trek Damani AL4. That was the only one in the state. I picked it up on Monday night, and they didn't have pedals. So the bike didn't come with pedals. So there are different types of pedals you can get. And my brother actually asked me, it's like, hey, did the bike come with pedals? I'm like, I don't think so. So one of my friends, one of my son's teammates, his dad's also an avid mountain biker. And, I was talking to him about this, and he's like, well, what kind of pedals are you looking for? I'm like, oh, these SPD pedals. They're not for long distances. However, I like to try them out. So he donated his pedals that he had. And thank you very much, Todd Frazier, for helping me out in pedals. So he donated his pedals to the Monty, and there are some 6 Shimano SPD XT pedals. Riding that bike is a fast bike. It's a pretty fast bike. It's pretty scary riding on the streets. I'm getting used to it. I had a chance to ride on the streets around town with just by myself, learning how to switch those gears, learn the gears, see how the bike feels, braking, their disc brakes on those bikes. Pretty amazing technology. However, I don't. It's a pretty fast bike for me. It can be faster. However, I'm glad that it is the way it is set up right now. So this way I can handle the speed, handle the braking systems, and all the safety features as well. I have a little mirror that comes off my helmet, and that helps me to see who's around me, just in case someone, if I get hit or something like that. But overall, we got bike lanes and people are pretty respectful. I found that people are pretty cool, and as long as you give them hand signals and respect the road, I think you should be fine. However, safety first, right? So Yeah, so that is the gear of the week. There are definitely other gears of the week. So, but we got 30 weeks to go, right? So, I'll be sharing those with you every week, 8 p.m. on Thursdays. Training positives. Biking during my lunch break, pretty awesome. That hour I used to use to do whatever work, but I'm moving, and that is what I challenge everyone just to move a little bit more every single day, just a little bit every single day, and see what happens. I think it would be a pretty good thing to do, especially during your lunch breaks. Just time to just move around. So that's a training positive for me. Another one is my freestyle. Freestyle is a very difficult move to do using your body, using your arms, having the right timing, taking your breath, and catching the water and moving forward. I did about 300 yards of freestyle. It was pretty ugly, but there was 25 meters that was perfect. I was surprised that I felt that feeling of, oh, I think I'm getting it. So 25 meters today, maybe 50 the next day. And I'll slowly get the hang of this breathing and freestyle swimming. It is tiring, but it is fun. It really is. Being out in nature is a good thing for us human beings. So, getting outside, getting getting fresh air, sunshine, the wind. Sometimes allergies definitely get us because we live in a desert out here, but take some allergy medication. So this way you can prevent that from happening. But safety first again. If you're not safe outside, please don't do it. But move around inside if you can. Get a elliptical, treadmill, indoor bike, something that will keep you moving. Okay. Heart rate training. Heart rate training. That is something else. I tell you, I'm like a robot. Trying to keep it within my heart rate zone. And if I make a little bit of sudden movement, if I'm moving my arms a little bit more, if I'm taking too much of a step, that heart rate spikes up. Will I be able to control it? I think so. We've got time, folks. We've got time. So this is an endurance thing. It is a mind over matter aspect of things. It's science, data. The more data you have, the more information you have at your disposal to help you on your journey and on your execution of it. Another training positive is nutrition. Nutrition wise, I am feeling pretty good. Pretty good. I'm keeping up with my meals, making sure that I have a frozen vegan meal at work just in case I get in late or get in early or between bike rides or something like that. It's just nice to not skip a meal. So it behooves you not to skip a meal. So folks out there who are training, who are just every day, don't skip a meal. Make sure you have that meal ready for you that you can have to keep your metabolism going. Training obstacles. Training obstacles. So part of my training, I basically do swim, run, and swim, run, and bike. But there are also endurance strengthening exercises that are needed so this way you have more power doing those endurance training. So I got Seth Weedle from Atlas Gym to help me out on Tuesdays and Thursdays, 6 o'clock in the morning, to get me used to all these exercises and make sure that I'm doing them right and doing them properly and getting the most out of my training. If you don't have the muscles, the power, it's harder to keep on doing these types of endurance training. So I think I was lacking in that aspect of it. So I had to find someone to help me. So those are the obstacles that I'm coming across, but I'll get through it. Oh, sweet tooth. Yes. My gosh. So for vegan folks, plant-based folks, I mean, you can't even have honey because it's from an insect. It's like, okay, we got to draw the line here. However, I only have one exception to all of these rules that I put myself into: a plant-based and vegan diet to go through this training process. But we'll talk about that later. Another obstacle is, again, training my breath to maintain my heart rate, because right now, with the amount of running that I'm doing and training within my heart rate, I'm not going too far, folks. However, be patient. You'll be all right. Just persevere, and you're going to be able to make it happen. So it's just making sure that you understand you have a timeline, and you must have patience and you have perseverance, because going through these every single day, it just keeps on building on one on top of the other. And all right, menu item of the week. Menu item of the week is from Green New American Vegetarian. It is a place that I have sought after every time around in that Tempe area on 202 and rural or Scottsdale Road. I make it a point to stop there, trying to get online ordering, and then they'll tell you, it's like, okay, I'll be ready in 45 minutes. Get there 45 minutes, and you gotta wait another 45 minutes. Maybe it's just a pandemic. I get it. However, if they didn't cook so well, if they didn't have this, there's three things I get: West Coast fries, Big Whack, and classic burger. I mean, come on, guys, that's pretty darn good. It tastes like the real thing. It tastes like a McDonald's Big Mac. Okay. Oh, and then and the Wendy's burger, Wendy's cheeseburger. It's pretty good. So I don't know exactly what the ingredients are in there. I might have to look that up one day when I muster the courage. However, I want to thank you again for joining me on my journey, and we'll see you back on Thursdays 8 p.m. And okay, hold on a second. We have raised $2,705 for the charity, and so goal-wise, my first intuition was to raise $7,500 through IRONMAN Foundation. I feel like, you know what, we got 30 weeks to go. Let's see if we can raise $7,500 for either one of the charities that we mentioned before. Thank you very much, and we'll see you next week. Have a great night. Bye-bye.